Hi, Victoria. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And how are you, Bogdan?
Doing good, doing good. Let's tell today people who are watching us, who are you? What are you doing here? Because, well, they know probably me, maybe don't, but I don't. I'm not important here. You are important. So, Victoria, who are you? What is your relation to Skynix, and how long are you here? What are your main goals? What do you do?
I am a project manager and QA in this company. I work on the several projects, mainly as a PM and QA. So I am planning the sprints, working with the stakeholders, testing something, like all of the tasks, searching the bugs, like this.
Mhm.
So doing this thing.
Okay, cool. How many bugs have you found last week?
Last week.
Yeah. If
Uh,
you
kind
can tell me just the name, like one, or it was like 100.
Several bugs. We are we are working now on the new project, and this is the project from scratch. So we are working on the whole new thing. So sometimes happens that I find bugs because this is everyday stuff. It's kind of normal, I think, because bugs happens. We then fix them, test them, and everything will be okay after release. But yes, sometimes I can find a bug.
Okay.
It's normal.
Well, tell me please about like you said that you have some new project that you're working from scratch. I believe there must be a lot of documentation work, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. On the new projects, always a lot of documentation. So this is, I think, this is the first thing that we need to do. Like as a project manager, I need to go to the stakeholders and to ask them what they want, what they need. So sometimes happens that I they don't even know what they want. That like they explain something, but they don't actually know in all of the details. I need to
Mhm.
go to the I don't know, like Confluence, like and
That's the
start to
doc space we are using, right?
yes, and start working on the documentation. This is the very important part, especially on the new projects when you need to explain to the developers everything that stakeholders want, because sometimes you even need to um, always it should be in the details, but
Mhm.
sometimes the stakeholders do not know what they want, and you need to explain everything properly. So
Okay.
this
Okay,
is a
okay.
very important part of the projects.
Just let me know. I mean, you said about the requirements mainly. So if talking about the all the documentations, like how can you define levels of those documentations? How many documents are you preparing? Is it one document? Is it three documents? Or like what kind of documents are these in general before the project can actually be kicked off to start active development? Can you list those documents that have to be there?
I think it is important to do such parts like for the backend and the for front end, because it is also important to differentiate these parts.
Okay.
Because sometimes we have, for example, developers that work as a full stack, but mostly this is one developer for backend and another one for front end.
Okay.
So this is important to do like parts of this documentation. I cannot do the documentation like, oh, here, this is documentation for all of the project and work with it.
So how
Like
many files are there? One, two, three?
it can be one file. It can be one file, but in different parts.
Okay, so it's split in sections, so to say.
Yeah, sections.
Okay, cool.
Sections like for front end, back end. Like if you have, for example, as we have on the new project, we have a very important part of this project. This is the user roles. So it can
Hmm.
be So the section of the
So it's a
user,
whole different section for user roles where you define
yes,
all of them. And how many
yes,
user roles are there just for that exact project, for example?
like 8 or 9 user roles.
List
So
them.
this is the like it is the project for this, how to say, this
No, no,
is very
just name the user roles. How are they named? So the user role,
uh,
which is admin, obviously. So admin is
like,
definitely the user
yes,
role number one. Then
admin,
who else?
the reviewer specialist, then
Reviewer.
setup
Okay.
specialist, then one for DTF and
What is
dice
DTF?
automation. So this is the also I can say like setup specialist like this. And some others. So we have also QC specialist, shipping specialist like this.
Uh-huh.
So each each role has their own
Definitions, path,
word.
you know.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Well, so it seems to be quite a large project. Well, I mean, it's kind of an enterprise resource management system, or what is this?
I can say so. This is the this is the platform to streamline the business workflow because
Okay.
this company they don't have such like one platform which can be used by all of the team members, and it is
Okay.
very important for them to have only one thing where they can see all of the all of the actions other people's do.
Okay, cool. And I mean, will it be web application? So everybody has to be on the tablet or on the laptop, or do you also plan to do some application, I mean, mobile application for it as well later, maybe?
Later, I
What's
think
the
it
goal?
will be, yeah, later for the future, yes, I think it will be also mobile application, but for now, this is only desktop and tablet,
Hmm.
because we have such feature to scan QR codes, so
Yeah.
it can be also used by mobiles or tablets. This is, yes, I think in the
Okay.
future it can be also as a mobile application.
Okay, so and what's the size of a team? I mean, total size of a team on the client side, on our side. How many people are currently like altogether there?
Okay, we
Give me the
have
real number, like not like one, two, because obviously one, two person cannot do this, right?
yeah, definitely. Um, so we have the PM, QA, uh, two backend developers, one front end, and also the business manager, which also like helps us to communicate with the stakeholder.
Okay. Any CTO, any DevOps?
Yeah, sure, sure, DevOps. Yeah.
Because I believe you will not be able, because I mean, I believe these
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
projects require a nice infrastructure. So, I
definitely.
mean, on the dev phase, it's something that is low in requirements, but once you
Yes.
get to production, you will definitely need to think of scalability.
Actually, DevOps, this is the first person which
Yes.
who was doing tasks on this project
Okay. Okay, cool.
after
Well,
documentation.
tell me what you like about this all and what you dislike about this all. And I mean, what would you have changed if you have had a chance to make a decision differently? How many years are you with Skynix, by the way?
Uh,
4,
I am working
5,
here 3.5 years.
almost 4 years. So what would you have done differently at that time once you get into here, if anything?
I think the most important part on the projects, especially on the projects that are we doing from scratch, the most important part is to gather requirements from the stakeholder, because as I said earlier, sometimes stakeholders do not even know what they want. Like they saw something on other websites and they're coming to us and saying, "Oh guys, I want like this," but what do you want? Like it's like we need to know everything in the details, so we need to help also the stakeholders like to say, so we can do this and this. For example, you can check on this website or how we did on this project like this.
Mm.
So we need to help also stakeholders.
Are you
Sometimes,
sharing them examples about?
yeah, of course, the examples of our
How do you
project.
find them? How do you search for those examples?
I am giving the examples of other our projects.
Ah, okay. So something that is already proven to be effective.
Yeah, yeah, something that I know that is working and having no bugs.
Okay, okay, that's
Or
cool.
maybe sometimes even stakeholders coming to us and as I said, they are showing you the website and you, for example, know another website where you know how it works or what features, or maybe something was done clearly or more correctly on that website. So this
Okay,
is
I
the
see.
thing to show.
Yeah, that sounds complicated to me, but I mean, this must be interesting. So, what do you like about your job the most?
The
Not the
most.
current project, the job itself.
Okay. About my job, I like my colleagues because sometimes happens when it is very hard, I don't know, maybe even to to gather the requirements or to find the bugs and to fix them. Like we are working together. It's not about the like I am a QA and that is all. We are working in a team. This is very important because the team, this is the um how to say, this is the guarantee of a good project, maybe like
Mhm.
this, because when everyone helps you, if you have some questions or you need help, this is the most important. And
Okay, let me
also
ask you a nasty question. What you don't like about this, about the job?
about the job, maybe sometimes when I find bugs, I like when everything is working. I
Uh,
when the bugs are fixed. That is, this
okay,
is also very important. I like this about my job when the developer says, "Oh, this is the task. This is fixed, Victoria. Please, you can check." And when everything is fixed and we are releasing that and everything is working, this is I'm happy.
okay, I see. Well, thanks for your time today. I don't know, maybe we will have some other talks later on, given some specific, maybe project, maybe tasks that you will have in the futures at some point. But for now, thank you very much, and well, we'll see you later.
Thank you too. Bye.